Hi, Acadiana. I'm Dave Baker. It is August the 11th, and here's a look at news making headlines today. Former Lafayette Interim Police Chief Wayne Griffins' appeal of his termination is on hold. Wednesday's appeal before the Police and Fire Civil Service Board was over before the meetings even started. Griffins' attorney saying she was not given documentation she requested from LCG. She asked the Internal Affairs Standard Operating Procedure, which provides for the guidelines for an appropriate internal affairs investigation. But LCG's attorney says they don't have to provide that information. A district judge will have to determine if the documentation is required or not.
The reason I asked for the SOP is I believe it's relevant to the integrity of the investigation. My client was terminated, so it's the most serious discipline that can be rendered. So I believe to adequately defend him, I also get to determine the Lafayette Police Department's compliance with their own rules.
The Civil Service Board will meet again September 14th with an update on the requested documentation from both sides, and will set a hearing date thereafter, which could be in October. Well, back to school is in full swing. More students around Acadiana stepping back into the classroom today, including students at St. Landry Parish. Although COVID guidelines have been relaxed, Superintendent Patrick Jenkins saying there are still extra measures in place.
We also have hired COVID clerks for each of our campuses to help mitigate that process. Is also being able to contact parents to be able to track any COVID cases on our campus.
Students in St. Martin Parish are also heading back to school today, and though there are many changes happening, Superintendent Alan Blanchard saying he's ready for things to return to normal.
At any school, generally, there's a culture with the faculty and the staff and the students, and there's it kind of assumes a life of its own, and I can remember my days as a teacher. It was a lot of fun to be associated with the school and the events around the school. So I know a lot of people are looking forward to getting back to that and being able to participate in those things.
5 parishes in Acadiana will be heading back to school today. Here are those parishes that are starting. Jeff Davis will return on Friday, and Acadia Parish heads back next week. For the full list and back to school tips, you can head to our website, KATC.com.
And plenty of moisture hanging around across Acadiana. You can see a little bit of that this morning. A bit of a foggy start out there. You're going to want to take it on the slower side now as you make your way through the rest of the day. Eventually that moisture goes from fog to another round of showers and thunderstorms. Going to be a little bit of sunshine in the mix, and I think once again mostly cloudy. Highs only get to about 89. Feels a little bit warmer than that outside though. Plenty of spotty showers expected across Acadiana again today. Then for tomorrow, an active radar once again in the afternoon, and then becoming a little less spotty by Saturday, but there's still going to be some that are going to hang around. I think that we kind of slowly dry out as we go through the weekend and on into next week.